What's up, everybody? It's your girl back for another video. So this video is going to be a chit chat video, and I will be talking about the same topic that I've been on for the past couple days, something that I talk about quite a bit, and that's feminism. My past two videos that I just uploaded past couple days, Men Going Their Own Way and Where Have All the Good Men Gone, generated quite a few comments. I tried to read through as many as I could, and I want to tell, anyone that's been respectful, whether you agree or whether you disagree, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that were being extremely disrespectful. And, I guess it is what it is. That's the risk I take doing these videos, putting my opinions out there. You got to have thick skin. So, but some people are just extremely disrespectful and rude. But like I said, that's just how it is dealing with people these days. Some people, they could just be asses. But for all of you that's been respectful, watching my videos and giving me thumbs up, I really appreciate it. It's nice to know that there's other people out there that agree with me on my opinions, because I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it gets really lonely these days because I don't have any female friends. Every female friend I've ever had has hurt me in some form. Feminism doesn't just hurt men. I see a lot of men in the comments how disgusted they are with women, and they've basically said women, the only reason, the only thing a woman is good for anymore is just sex, and that's it. No relationship, no marriage, no this, no that. But the thing is, feminism hurts me too. Because of the way women are now, I can't have female friends. I've had so many female friendships, and I always end up getting hurt. I get stabbed in the back, talked about. They try to sabotage me. They're jealous of me. I could just, the list goes on, but it's always ended bad. So I'm very, very distrustful of female friends. So I stay to myself. I'd say my best friend is my husband and children, but it would be nice to have female friends to go to a movie with or go out to eat, go on play dates with the kids. But I'm weary of them. I just get nervous opening up to other females. So I've had a lot of female acquaintances where I put on a facade that, I'm cool with them, just so our kids could play together or whatnot. But underneath it all, I really don't trust them, not at all. And I can't stand the way they are. I can't stand the narcissism, the selfishness, and, all these things that, these feminists have put on women. It all stems back from feminism. And a lot of people in the comments keep on saying things like, well, are you anti-feminist? Are you this? Are you that? Are you, if you're only against third wave feminism, then you're a feminist reformist. No, I'm not. I'm against all forms of feminism. Third wave feminism, it all falls under that because that's the newest form. It all falls on, it's all the same thing, if you ask me. There's no difference to me. So I'm against all forms of feminism. If you want to label me with something, one good label that I'm comfortable with is I'm pro-patriarchy. I believe that women belong at home raising and nurturing children. I believe women belong at home cooking, cleaning, handling the house, being good wives and mothers, nurturing the children. It all starts there with the family intact. It all starts at home. And I believe that man and woman are not equal. A man has his role in society and the female has hers. And, when man and woman are married, again, the man has his role, head of household, provider, protector, and the woman has hers, the nurturer, the caretaker of the children, takes care of the house, cooking all the meals, the housework, that kind of thing. And, if you go back years and years ago when things were like this, before the feminists started wanting to step outside their role, back in the day, our grandparents, great grandparents, and so on and so forth, they had the roles right, and those children that were raised in those generations grew up to be, the strongest, most secure, responsible adults. Back then, all teenagers had jobs after school, and they would buy their own cars. They would do construction, they would work at the store, whatever they could do for money. They were so responsible. Nowadays, there's so many broken homes, and there's women are trying to be men, and they care more about themselves. They don't care about their children. They want a career. They want to look good. They want male attention. They want to sleep around. Being a mother is just not their first priority anymore. A lot of women will sit there and say it's their first priority, but it's not, because they'll go out and work and have a career and shove their kids in daycare. And then after daycare, the kids go straight to school. So, and then they'll argue and say, well, I have to do that because you need two incomes nowadays. Well, you can thank feminism for that. Women were at home where they were supposed to be, doing their most important job, and that's raising our children. And, they ruined it for us all. They went out there, they wanted equality, they wanted to vote, they wanted political positions, they wanted careers. Now they're trying to be like the men in society. And it's having these detrimental consequences on all of us, even me. And so feminism affects me big time. I do these videos because I got tired of holding my opinions, and I need somewhere to vent about this stuff. So I thought I should just start talking about it, upload it to YouTube. And, it's nice to get some comments. There's a few women that have been watching my videos, like just a few that I can think of, that have most of my opinions and agree with most of my opinions and my analysis. And it's nice to know that they're out there somewhere, that gives me a little bit of hope. And I'm also hoping by doing these kind of videos that, even if it wakes one woman up out there and she, wakes up to how bad this feminism stuff is and how wrong it is, and, maybe it'll make some kind of difference, but who knows? But I feel like on a day-to-day basis, because I can't find other female friends to be friends with that are like me, and I'm outnumbered typically. I can't stand when I'm around the average woman. After about 3 to 5 minutes, I can't take any more of it. I can't take the mindless conversation. I can't take like I said, the narcissism. I can't take the way they are. It just drives me crazy. And another thing is, I have trouble finding other female friends my age that are married with children. I've been married for 10 years, and I'm never able to find anybody that has those same things in common with me and the same morals and values as me. Most of the female acquaintances I have maybe have a live-in boyfriend. They have several children from several different men. They deal with that kind of stuff. And or maybe they've been married and they've divorced, and they blame it all on the man. If he wouldn't have did this, and if he wouldn't have did that. I feel like I'm walking around in that movie, They Live. Y'all remember that movie, They Live, from the late 80s with John Carpenter? It's called They Live. Yeah. Basically, he's walking around in a city. He don't have no friends, and he finds a pair of sunglasses on the ground, and he puts them on. And when he wears the sunglasses, he can see things that you can't see when you take the glasses off. And when he puts them on, like he'll look at a magazine and you'll see a model on it, and it will say reproduce. And then all in the billboards, it would say things like obey, stay in line, stay asleep, that kind of thing. So that's kind of, and then some of the people, when he put the glasses on, he can see that they weren't real humans. And it's a really good movie, but that's how I feel. I feel like I'm walking around and I can see right through that facade that female acquaintances put on, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it at all. So it causes me to just not want to be friends with anybody, and I just kind of, I close up, and I'm very, very busy with my husband and children. But it would have been nice, if women were more like they were back in the day, and I could have some friends, and and when my daughter grows up, she'll be able to have friends, because I'm raising my daughter with my morals and values, and I'm really worried how things are going to be. If they this bad now, I mean, they're going to be horrible by the time she gets my age. So I'm going to make a part 2 to this video, so y'all stay tuned for part 2.